want to preface?
So no, I'll just get right into it. I'm just get right into it.
Go ahead.
The NCAA is stupid, but we all know that. Everyone thinks they're stupid for different reasons, not paying athletes, super rules, the transfer portal, all that chaos. But I'm talking specifically in track and field. There is a rule that makes absolutely no sense, and it's why we don't have an Olympian at the NCAA championships this year. So we're going to bring up the rules. First, I got to say what the rule is. So if you go to the rule book, scroll down. If you can scroll down to section 5. No, section 6. Section 6. So, and I'm going to read it to you. It's a rule called minimum number of events. Marks will only be accepted for qualifying in meets where a minimum of 5 for indoor, but 10 events for outdoor are held. So you only can have this, your mark, you could run the world record, but the NCAA says that's only real if there were 9 other events at that meet. Who cares if you ran the world record? We need 9 other events for us to count that as real. And we're like, okay, we get it. You're doing that because you don't want people to create the 100-meter dash meet. You need to people at least have a semblance of track and field. So I get the reasoning. But no, they give exceptions. Of course they give exceptions. They give exceptions for meets that are part of the USATF Championship Series, which is not a real thing, first of all. That's not a real thing. That was a real thing like 5 years ago. They called it the USATF Championship Series. Not a real thing. But what that means is if you run at Millrose, you don't need to hit the 10 meet threshold. And that's why that was created. So this is, what, regardless, stupid. And because of this, there was a meet at Sound Running where on May 6th, Yair Nugus ran 3:39. And then he got hurt. And he couldn't run again at ACCs. So his 3:39 time is ignored by the NCAA. And now Yair Nugus cannot run in the prelims. Ultimately, he can't then go on to qualify for NCAAs. And he ran 3:39. He's an Olympian. He can run extremely fast. He would have been one of the favorites to win. And NCAA says, well, there's not 10 events at the meet. There were only 9. There were literally 9. They were one random shot put throw away from considering the 3:39 real. But, NCAA has the rules. And this is also makes stupid events. If you look at Peyton Jordan's a distance meet. But then they stupidly hold random 100-meter dashes and shot put throws with 2 athletes just to call it a real meet. And if the athletes and the coaches and the meet officials are having to do stupid-ass things, then you need to change the rule. That's all I got to say about that. Stupid rules. Number of events at a meet should not be a rule that the NCAA upholds. And Rant.
You get in tight there for the end. Good job, Colt. Well done on the production. Gordon, how do you feel about your first one?
I feel like I wasn't prepared. I feel like I should have written a speech instead. I feel like I should have been like, these are my bullet points.
You're good. That was fun.
Yeah, you've definitely had worse ones. So that went a lot better than I thought it was.
But yeah, it sucks.
I am grading you on a curve.
I will say this. It sucks for, obviously, because Nugus isn't there. But also it's going to mess up seeding because now Nico Young is looked at in the seeding as a 13:42 5K runner and not 13:11. So there's a chance that the 2 heats are not going to be truly equal at prelims because Nico Young is going to be referred to a seed time of 13:42 instead of 13:11, which would obviously be different. So it's all stupid.
All right.